Hi folks, Mark here, Views from Mark. As always, I hope you're keeping safe, healthy and are well wherever you are in the world. You join me today for a look at something from Globe-Trotter. Now, 2025 saw the 60th anniversary of the James Bond film Thunderball, and to celebrate this, Globe-Trotter came out with an incredible line of items, everything from luggage cases to packing cubes, luggage tags, passport holders, wallets, etc. An amazing line that was all designed around celebrating this milestone of 60 years of Thunderball. So today I'm going to be taking a look at two items that I got from them recently, fairly recently. And I want to give you a view. If you go into their Burlington Arcade flagship store or any of their outlets in person, you'll generally leave, if you end up purchasing something, with a Globe-Trotter bag such as this. However, inside this bag there are two boxes that I'm going to be taking a look at. These are how they would be shipped to you if they were being mailed out. So to give you a view and an idea of what it is you would get if you went into a store, you'd get a lovely presentation bag like this. We'll open this up and then you can leave the store obviously with them, as I have today, in these shipping boxes. However, you can also leave without them in the shipping boxes. So I'll just pop the bag down to one side. I'll put one of these to one side because they are actually both the same, and I've gone for the medium-sized packing cubes. Now, lovely box. We'll open this up. Inside here, along the lid, we have Globe-Trotter, defining the art of travel since 1897. And then we open up and you get that first look there of some of the artwork that's included on these packing cubes, and it is pretty special. So I'm going to take this out. So we then have the packing cube itself, which will open up from its plastic wrapping. Oh wow, these artworks are incredible. Each packing cube comes flat packed like this. They do obviously expand out, and what I will do shortly is kind of pack these out with some items, maybe some clothing or some kind of inserts so you can kind of see them at full size. The zippers do have some protective covering over them, so we shall take these off as well. You get some lovely leather zippers. We'll open this up. Give you a view of the inside. Oh wow, okay, so I've not actually seen the inside of these before, so this is quite cool in that it is really clean. It's this lovely dark navy blue for the inside. You have another pocket up the top here which you can put items in, which is great. Zip this up. So yeah, that's really amazing. I'll zip this back up, and what I'll do is I'll just give you a bit of a look at some of this artwork. So each packing cube, as you can see, has some wonderful artwork that kind of relates to the promotion of the film at the time. These were posters that were all hand designed, painted, drawn out, and put together by Robert McGuinness, who's famous for doing artwork and movie posters like this. And he often worked with Frank McCarthy. So you've actually got both of their contributions on here. Frank McCarthy was kind of quite famous for doing the underwater sketches and the artwork for the action scenes underwater. So you've actually got some of that on here as well that you'll be able to see. But Robert McGuinness and Frank McCarthy did amazing work together. And to have that now as part of a packing cube design, so that when you're traveling, you've kind of got this amazing artwork that you're carrying with you, is really, really special. The quality of this packing cube feels really sturdy, actually. And I love the detail as well. Even on the front here, you've got like a carry handle. So as you're putting this in and out of your case, you can lift it up with the handle if you wish. So I've gone for two of these medium-sized packing cubes. In fact, I shall get the other one out. So I've gone for two identical medium-sized packing cubes, which will fill 1/2 of a Globe-Trotter carry-on sized suitcase. They also do a larger size, which is basically double the size of this, so that fills one side of a suitcase. These two will fill the other side, and I think they even do a version that is half the size of these medium versions, so you basically get two. as I mentioned, I've gone for the 2 mediums. I have also got one of the larger sizes as well. So one half of my No Time to Die case, which I'm very fortunate to have, will have the large sized packing cube. The other side will have these two. And just again, the detail is lovely. There's a lot of kind of attention to detail with the leather zippers. All of the reflective and shiny surfaces are really nicely finished. You've also got on the top side here, you've got some metallic kind of button studs which hold the handle on, but really, really nice. And down in the bottom corner here, you have a lovely kind of cornered leathered section with the Globe-Trotter logo. So these packing cubes are really, really special. I think the design work on them is really nice. The print quality has come out really well as well. I'm very, very impressed. And just to open up the packing cube again, that interior finish in that dark, dark blue is really, really nice. So now what I've done is I've got one of the packing cubes still empty. You can see it kind of folds down really flat. The other one I've just put some filling in so you can kind of get a view as to what it'll look like once you've got items in it. They do say that this is perfect for shirts, trousers, your socks, underwear, whatever you have. It's just a great way to kind of separate your luggage out when you're packing for a trip, and to know that you've got, okay, my shirts are in this one, my t-shirts are in this one, I've got socks, everything else is in this one. It's just a really nice way to kind of streamline your packing experience. And Globe-Trotter do say that these will fit seamlessly inside your Thunderball carry-on case. The reality is these will fit seamlessly inside any of their carry-on sized cases, and in fact any of their cases full stop. These will fit perfectly in, and it's a great thing to have this kind of be able to stand up, and then you get the full view in all 360 degrees once there's items in this, of this incredible artwork by Robert McGuinness and Frank McCarthy. It's absolutely incredible. I think this is going to make a very welcome addition to my traveling kit. It's going to make things very easy to kind of pack and streamline that whole experience, because packing for a trip can be a bit of a nightmare, but having packing cubes, knowing where everything is a great way to do it. Globe-Trotter do say this is a versatile piece that combines practical design with 007 sophistication. It certainly does the 007 artwork beautifully. So yeah, thoroughly impressed with this. I want to say a massive thank you to the wonderful folks at the Globe-Trotter flagship store in Burlington Arcade in London for actually putting these two aside for me. I bought these with my own money. I'm not sponsored by them or paid by them. This is my own experience of buying these items, giving you guys a first look at what I've seen as I've opened them up, because to actually see them in person, the final result, the final product, is really, really stunning. So thoroughly pleased with these. Let's have a look though at how these actually look once they go into a case. Here we have the packing cubes in all of their beauty. I mean, this design work, as you can see on these posters that have been incorporated into these packing cubes, is absolutely stunning. It's been beautifully produced. You've got this leather patch down in the corner here where it says Globe-Trotter, England 1897. But then yeah, these packing cubes look absolutely incredible, fit perfectly within one half of my No Time to Die carry-on. And then coming across to this side, we actually have the version that is double the size of the medium packing cubes that I got, where it fits perfectly within the other side of the case. So you've got 2 medium on one side and 1 full size on the other. This will go in any carry-on sized luggage beautifully. Doesn't just have to be the Thunderball edition that they have released, although that would be lovely. But yeah, these beautiful art prints that have been incorporated by Robert McGuinness and Frank McCarthy, their work looks absolutely stunning. Right folks, so there we have it. The packing cubes are in situ in my No Time to Die carry-on case. They fit perfectly, as you can see. I think they look absolutely incredible, and it really adds a kind of flair to traveling and the prospect of traveling when you're going with something that looks as cool as this. We've got the two medium sizes over here, and we have the full size on this side, and I think it's going to really make the whole experience of traveling and packing and knowing where everything is a lot simpler, a lot smoother, but as I say, it's going to make it look that little bit more stylish as well. So I'm thoroughly pleased with these. I thoroughly recommend heading over to Globe-Trotter's website and checking out what they have on offer, because they have other designs if you're not wanting something that's got all of this amazing artwork on them. I mean, why wouldn't you? They have loads of other options available. So I'll put a link in the description below to Globe-Trotter's website. You can head over, check out this, plus the other bits from their 60th anniversary of THUNDERBALL Collection. They've also got a whole range of Bond-related items on there that are well worth checking out. Also, if you do find yourself in London, I thoroughly recommend stopping in at the Burlington Arcade flagship store, saying hello, seeing what they have. The staff there are absolutely incredible, and they're always very willing to have a conversation around Bond, cases, luggage, travel, whatever it may be. So do pay them a visit. Once again, I want to say a massive thank you to the staff and the team in the wonderful Burlington Arcade flagship store for helping me get these packing cubes. I am now all fully set for a summer of travel ahead, and I can't wait to get going. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get a notice whenever I post something new. There's a comment section below, and I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about these packing cubes and the design? Do you like something that is this colourful with this kind of artwork on, or do you just like something plain and simple? I'd love to hear from you, so do let me know below. But until the next time, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, and I'll catch you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.